I'm going to eat sausages, a mandarin, I'll be drinking white tea, and at the same time I will be talking about the stock market today. It's the 5th of April 2018. I'm going to share my information about today's stock prices. First of all, I'm going to show you what I have with me here. So that's the sausages with corn. These are boiled sausages. And that's the corn I'm using. As you can see, product of Hungary. So that was made in Hungary. Probably grown in Hungary, but that's unsure obviously. They can just import the corn, package it in Hungary, and call it a product of Hungary. In any case, here you can find some more information about this. $212 milliliters. Okay, that's the mandarin that I'm going to eat. Really juicy. That's how they look like. Quite large mandarin. Also, I'll be drinking white tea. Baltas Angeles. So that's how it's called. That's how you have to prepare it. Also, there's some nice words here. It looks like it's from EU. Somewhere in Europe Union. This tea has been package grown and so on. There's some nice words on the other side. So, white tea. Mild flavor white tea complemented with berries, fruit pieces and flower petals. Carefully picked and gently fermented to cause the least possible stress to the tea leaves. Particularly mild drink with pleasant flavor, radiating the romance. Enjoy it during the long winter evening, on a rainy day, or even on a hot summer afternoon. A cup of tea will be the sentinel of your good, elated mood. It's time to make it. It actually smells really good. I really like that smell. I'm gonna pour it down. That's like a bucket of flowers. Here you can take a closer look at this kind of all kinds of fruits here. Alright, hopefully that's enough. I can see that the tea is taking over the water here. It's everywhere. It actually looks like the bottom of a lake. In any case, let's start with the ketchup. Okay, and the sausages. Because I did not pour the boiling water in this, it looks like some of the leaves are just floating on the surface. That's something that needs to be looked at when making tea. That's just how the tea and sometimes coffee works. As far as I know, it shouldn't be completely boiling, bubbling. It should be just almost just after it boiled for it to be better. And the corn tastes very good, very fresh. Bitcoin. The current price for Bitcoin is $6,829. As you already know or noticed, Bitcoin is having a really hard time. It's just going down, which has two options. The first option is really bad. The Bitcoin is losing price, and whoever bought Bitcoin before this date is in trouble due to the fact that they're losing a lot of money. Now, this is a lot of money because we see a downward of like 20-30%, just name the date, right? And it's just pretty much moving from a high of $9,666 on Bitstamp exchange to lows of over 5,000 or over 6,000, which currently there are two lows. The first low is on 2018 February 6th, which is 5,920, and now we witness a second low on 2018 April 1st of 6,427. So it's zigzagging, which is kind of correcting himself, but the current trend is downward. And the second option is that it's just pretty much becoming cheaper before it will become more expensive. So we see this consistently when it comes to Bitcoin from the very beginning. Bitcoin has proved to be moving incredibly high amount of money upwards, then incredibly strong amount of money goes down, so it pretty much becomes very expensive. Then it becomes super cheap compared to what it was previously. So from like, it goes from like nothing to 1,000, over 1,000, then it moves to 150 something, and then it moves to nearly 20,000, and now it could just as well move to a low of 3,000 before it moves to 200,000, and so on and so forth. So there are two options. It's either becoming again cheaper before it becomes super valuable again, or it's just that the steam ran out, Bitcoin is already in use, there are many more currencies, and it's just kind of going to its equilibrium price of where Bitcoin should really be. Like, for example, where euro should be, right? We consistently use euro and dollar and whatever else out there to pay for our goods. So what's the correct price for Bitcoin? Just maybe it's kind of consolidating towards a range of 5,000 and 6,000. Obviously, at some point, I personally believe that if Bitcoin wishes to be a currency, it has to have a very, very specific denomination. So it shouldn't go out of range. And it probably shouldn't go out of range in kind of a range of hundreds or 100. So it should consistently keep between 5,000 and 5,100 to be as trusted as the currency, which doesn't really move that much over a short period of time. Currency does move by 30, even 40%, but that's over like 2 years or something. While Bitcoin can, move up 5,000% in a year, which isn't really currency-like. In any case, it's unclear where this is gonna go. Ripple. The current price for Ripple is 48 cents. Nasdaq Composite is currently at $7,042. Ethereum is currently at $379. Euro USD is at $1.22. I think this tea needs sugar. WTI crude oil, $63.36 right now. The mandarin goes well with it, with the tea, because mandarin is very sweet. Amazon's current price is $1,410. It looks like Amazon is going down from its high of $1,615 on Bats exchange. The high was on March 13th, 2018. And it's 2018 April 4th on the chart. However, actually it's April 5th, 2018. It is actually very lovely to see how there are so many leaves in this, and some of these look like flowers, which is like which obviously creates a good atmosphere. And you left the game.